Hey, it's me, J.Evans, and it's time for us to talk about this topic. This was sent to me from my apple pie, Michelle. Let me give you a slice of apple pie for this one. She sent this to me, and this is via the Shade Room. But before we roll into it, before I read it, before I give my thoughts on it, let me say this. All topics are alleged and allegedly. They are strictly for entertainment purposes. So don't come at me saying, oh, J. Evans, I'm going to sue you, because I'm going to say allegedly, because that's what it is. The only thing I own outright are the wine bottles in my little wine refrigerator, and it does not look like we'll get a stimulus check anytime soon, so those have to last me for a good while. Now, let's roll into this apple pie. This is via the Shade Room, like I said, and you can go over there to the Shade Room, look it up. They're saying Pastor John Gray seemingly apologizes to wife in church for alleged cheating scandal. Now you apologizing? Why are you apologizing, John? Remember, it was a cheating extortion. Okay, so the Shade Room wrote the information that blogger Tasha K did expose this. And this is what John had to say. He took to the stage himself with a message entitled Face It, which he addressed the situation. To his wife, he said, as I've said to my wife, I say it to her now, in the moment. Aventer, I'm sorry for the pain that I have caused you, and my prayer is that the life I live from this moment will be one worthy of the love you have extended and that our family receives from. He expressed, I am grateful for you, for our children, and I pray that God would restore the joy that we've had in the days when we would drive around the city dreaming. You know more than everyone else the areas of pain that I have carried for years. The horrific, self fulfilling prophecies that you told me, stop confessing those things. But I believe that this moment had to come so that God could make me the man that I need to be. But I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. Gray continued. You don't deserve it. You're an amazing woman of God, and I love you. And I will face me so that the pain that comes out of this moment will be to honor you in a way that I have never before. Y'all can go over there and check it out. Now, allegedly, this is his third time. I thought it was just the second time. Somebody commented on the video saying, no, 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 this is third time. I had my girl Amy on a video with me. Two of them, we chopped it up on the topic. So, what way are you honoring me if this is the third time? And then, this is the third time that we as the public know. Do you know how many more other times it could have been? So you're apologizing to me. But remember, it was an extortion attempt. That's according to his PR reps. And let me tell you something about good PR. Their job as public relations people is to come in, they release statements on your behalf. When it's an issue, they smooth that issue over. They walk you through the steps. They tell you, we'll either acknowledge this, we'll come up with a story, you'll either admit it, give a little fluff piece. I'm sorry, I did wrong. I was on alcohol, I was on drugs, I'm going to rehab. They clean it up. That's basically what they do. They acknowledge, they work out something that can help you. Like, you could say you had a drug problem, you're going to rehab, all is well. No, not with this case. Because what they said is it's an extortion attempt. So if it's an extortion attempt, why are you apologizing? That's like me knowing it's cookies in the cabinet and I want all the cookies, and somebody say, hey, J. Evans, don't eat the cookies. And then I eat the cookies and I know I've eaten them. What the hell am I apologizing for? I ate the cookies. So if it's an extortion attempt, why are you apologizing if you didn't do anything? So what they did is they had a meeting and they said, This ain't going right. So apologize, acknowledge, and then we roll on. Because a lot of times when people apologize, the story moves on, we forget about it, something else pops up. But no, John Gray, we're not just gonna roll along. We're gonna break this thing down. Because if I forgave you once, and it's all kinds of marriages, they might have an open marriage, different people have different marriages. But if I forgave you once and then twice in public, and then this a third time, now you know what this reminds me of? Remember when we were kids? Some of y'all might be a little younger. Back in the day, when you left outside the grocery store, there were like little horses that you could get on and ride. And those horses will cost like a quarter. So just imagine your mother had to pick you up from school. You were playing around with your friends. You missed the school bus. So Lakeisha then picked you up from school. Okay, Lakeisha worked overtime. She got a big check, so she just said, "I'm gonna pick my baby up. We gonna go to the grocery store. I'm gonna buy extra stuff." Lakeisha feeling really good. Y'all come outside the grocery store, and there's little Timmy with Carol. Okay, and Timmy's riding the horse, and you say, "Mama, I want to ride the horse." She give you the quarter. She say, "Okay, I'm gonna let you ride this one time. We got these groceries. We got to get to the house." Lakeisha bought crab legs, steak, bought you cookies, bought you cereal. Remember back in the day, the cereal used to have a toy in it. That's the back in the day we talking about. You get on the horse. You see Timmy's ride is over. He asks for another ride. His mama give him another quarter. She's Carol. Let's just say Carol is vanilla and Lakeisha is a chocolate queen. She's a black mom. So you see little Timmy ask for another ride. He got it. The ride is over. Lakeisha Jean, that's your mama, say, "Come on here, boy." And you say, "Mom, can I just ride again?" Lakeisha give you another quarter because she in a good mood, but she like, "This your last ride here." So you ride and you see Timmy's ride is over. Okay? Timmy says to Carol, "I want another quarter." She's, "No, Timmy, we got to go." Timmy spaz out, start crying, have a meltdown. She give him another quarter. So you say, "This worked for Timmy. I want to ride the horse again." That won't work for you because your mama is Lakeisha Jean. You try to do it, Lakeisha Jean pulls that hand forward and knocks you all the way back with one mighty blow. Like the mama said in Soul Food, you bar that fist up one blow and she done knocked you out. Now, that's what John Gray is out here doing. Wanting to ride the horse too many times. Like, that's no level of respect, and you're saying you don't deserve that. You're an amazing woman, and I will face this moment. No, you're not facing the moment. You keep getting caught up in the get up. Let me tell you something. If you can't get right, you can get gone, because it's no way this is the third time and then you apologizing to me. What you apologizing to me for? I don't even want the apology. You will be apologizing to your bank account because I'm finna drain it and get you for half. Like a lot of times when people get divorced, people come after them for money they say they don't deserve it. But to me, if I've rolled with you through the trenches, the good times, the bad times, and I've forgiven you for a third time that the public knows about, but it might be another time, and then you out here doing it again, you out here FaceTiming, like you couldn't think to get a separate phone. If you gonna cheat, if you gonna be good at something, do it right. But you're FaceTiming, and then you got my child allegedly talking about me saying I don't cook allegedly, and you're saying all these things. Why even be with the person? Why waste their time, John Gray? So I'm gonna get you for half, okay? Because if the person has put up with it this long, they should be compensated. But then that makes me think. This is something my auntie once told me, and this is very real. Somebody will only do what you allow them to do. Let me say it again. Somebody will only do what you allow them to do. So if this man is out here acting, that's right, say it with me, a bunny hop, jack rabbit fool. And it's not even a Nestle's bunny. It's not even nowhere close to Easter. But if this man is out here doing this, he doesn't respect you. He doesn't love you. But maybe I have that kind of arrangement. But this little statement, that was just PR. Because you're not sorry. Allegedly, if it's this the third time, and allegedly if you have my child talking to the side piece about me, nah, you don't love me. You don't care. But if you let him get away with this, and allegedly they say she upholds him and goes off on everybody, you need to be mad at your man. That's who you need to be fired up at, sis. And what you need to do is walk yourself over to a good lawyer, file and get your half, and move on with your life. Because the worst feeling to me is waking up next to somebody that you can't stand. Like, I have to think, if I'm with you and I die, in the midst of me dying and turning over and looking at my surroundings, I see you. And then I'm gone to glory. And I couldn't stand you, and my last moments were next to you. Let me tell you something. Life is short. You only live one life. And when you're gone, you're gone. It makes no sense to be with somebody, even for the money. Because sis, you can secure the bag. And all money ain't good money. But you waste time out of your life that you can't get back. Did y'all know that? Like, when you're with somebody and you're unhappy, you're wasting time out of your life. That's it. We only get one life. So I'm going to write him a prescription. And the prescription I'm going to write him is, I want you to, I can't. I can't even write him a prescription. Before I wrote him a prescription, I said for his wife, the Lorena Bobbitt. I'm not even going to do that. The prescription I'm going to write you is for you to get it together. That's it. Y'all, it's just funny to me because people will put up with all kinds of stuff. We never know what's going on behind closed doors. And a lot of people might look and say, oh, they had the perfect marriage, or oh, he's a preacher, and oh, I can't believe this. He's a preacher, but he's just a man. He's there to give you the word, but never forget, he's human just like me or you. And yes, he can fall short because he's out here on all these horses outside the grocery store and can't get right. All he is getting wrong. Well, I want to know everybody else's thoughts. That's just mine. We've talked the talk. Now it's time to walk the walk. If you aren't subscribed to me, go ahead and subscribe so we can chop it up about subjects like this. You can stay connected to me. I can stay connected to you, and we can talk the talk. That's it for now. Y'all have a good day, and remember, wash your hands. They say 20 seconds. Wash them for a minute with burning hot water. We're still in the middle of a pandemic and still ain't got another stimulus check. I thought I was gonna get some more wine. Fix it, Jesus.